Hi Capricorn, let's get straight into it Capricorn and see what messages are coming up for you for the month of November. Capricorn, what do you have? The Hermit. Okay, what else do we have here? The Magician, Three of Wands, the Wheel. Okay, sort of like the Wheel of Fortune here. Six of Chalices, beautiful. And the Emperor. All right, Capricorn, let's start off with the Hermit energy here. This could be a month where you're really analyzing certain things. You're really becoming more spiritual maybe. You're really digging a little bit deeper with the Hermit card here. There could be a prominent Virgo that is around you. You do have the Magician card, so there can be an Aries also with the Emperor here. There can be a strong fire sign around you where things could be flourishing. And also a hermit or hermit energy around you. So someone that might be a Virgo rising, or has the attributes of a Virgo is prominent around you. I feel with the Hermit card, there's a need to have some sort of spiritual outlet for you this month in November, Virgos. In November, Capricorn. I don't know why I keep saying Virgo. And I feel like this is coming at a pivotal time for you. I see that there's a lot of changes, a lot of transformations or changes happening as reiterated by the wheel here, which is sort of like the wheel, the cycle of life, the wheel of fortune, if you will, that's happening for you in the month of November. So for some of you, there is an autonomous energy where you'll need to withdraw from daily life, maybe withdraw from work, withdraw from relationships, to take that time out to really think and ponder and analyze where your place is, or where you stand in a relationship, or where you stand in the growth or development of a business, for example. For some of you, I feel like there's a new start happening with the Magician card here and the Hermit. They both symbolize autonomy and a self-governing decision. So for some of you Capricorns out there, this may be a month where you're starting an online business or starting something more autonomous. So for example, for some of you, it could be leaving a relationship and you have further emphasis on being single or being independent. Because the Three of Wands, next to it, really this top row here, the Hermit, the Magician, the Wands, it's a flourishing, but it's something that's been created of your own doing. This is the flowering papyrus. So before I move into this, I just want to say that there's definitely an emphasis being placed on you coming into your power this month, Capricorn, of you being your own boss, of you being that self-governing, authoritative figure in your own life, as indicated by the Emperor here. The Magician can signify a new relationship. This is things coming to fruition that can happen very quickly, Capricorn. The Magician often brings changes that can happen instantaneously. Simultaneously and instantly. My goodness. And this is really happening for you this month, which is it's exciting. You're definitely looking to the birth or to the flourishing of something. So there's a seed that you've planted, there's a change you've been wanting to implement or have implemented in the most recent months or weeks, and you're really starting to see things flourish. This is beautiful. For some, I feel like you're gaining a leadership role at work, or you're being promoted, or even there's an offer of new work. For a lot of you, I feel it's an internal promotion or some sort of internal accreditation or acknowledgement for the work you've been doing. Maybe you've been taking on extra hours. Maybe you've been stepping into a leadership role. Maybe you're succession planning or problem solving or strategizing, and it's really being noticed by a lot of people, not only in the professional realm, but I feel for those Capricorns that are single, there's love that's coming to you. And if you have been the Hermit for quite some time, if you've been hiding away from the world, if you've just haven't been feeling like you want to go out and you want to be out and about with people, this is about to change. November is certainly a busy month for you. The Three of Wands, for those that are coupled up, this is fertility, children, planning children, having children, learning that someone is becoming pregnant around you. Maybe there's grandchildren coming in for those of you that have grandchildren, because the Three of Wands is the flowering papyrus. This is seeing the fruits of your labor. This is birth, fertility. This is things growing and blossoming in a really beautiful way here for you. So definitely in relationships, I know it's the three, but in this card, it's not a third party situation at all. It's actually abundance and growth and fertility. So for those that have started an online business, for example, or have recently come into a relationship, you are going to see wonderful growth and nourishment that's happening within the relationship. This is also applicable for those that have been in existing relationships or marriages de facto, or civil relationships. There's a wonderful flourishing that's taking place. And I feel for some of you, you might regain some sort of independence in your relationships. But to be honest, I think it's a healthy independence. I think you'll enjoy having time alone, or having time to withdraw, having time to reflect on what it is you want to do with your life or how you want to move forward. And I think your partner will be very sensitive and will be very receptive to this, and will be very understanding of the space that you might need. Or this might be you, Capricorn. You might be needing to give this space to the other person, but really it's going to contribute to the growth and flourishing of this relationship. The wheel is here, so something is definitely, the wheels are in motion. Things are happening behind the scenes or in the physical realm. Absolutely, you are seeing things happening within your life in terms of achieving goals, in terms of achieving a wonderful relationship. The Wheel of Fortune is here, and it's almost like you're leaving these green little devils behind. So you're leaving the turbulent, you're leaving the dark behind, and you're coming into something beautiful here, what looks like a sphinx figure, like golden sphinx figure up the top here, and it's pride and power and reign and authority. And I feel like you're slowly gaining this, Capricorn. This is really exciting. I think you've got big plans for something here, and they're coming to a culmination in the month of November. The wheels are definitely in motion. This is also a ring, so for some of you there's engagements and pregnancy news. For some of you, you might be falling pregnant, and then your partner might suddenly surprise you with an engagement ring and really clarify their love for you and their commitment to stand by you during the pregnancy. Maybe it's planned, maybe it's unplanned. You know, there's so many different circumstances and situations, but I feel with the wheel card, things are moving forward in a really, really beautiful way here. Especially in terms of business and career as well. Something is coming to a full cycle here, or there's an ending of a cycle, but I really feel like you're on the beginning of something, because the 3 is present here, which is the flourishing, the birth, the fertility here. So I really feel like you're planting a seed. Some of you have recently started a role where you'll be at for a very, very long time, and you'll grow and learn within the company. For some, you're taking the time off to be the hermit. Maybe you're retracting from work. Maybe you're taking holiday leave, and you're really wondering how you can move forward. I feel like, you know, the clocks are ticking, the wheels are turning, things are in motion. You're really gaining momentum this month, Capricorn. Because you also have the 6 of Chalices. What a beautiful card. Very positive month for you. 6 of Chalices. This is the White Crown. Pleasant memories, purity, innocence, nostalgia. In the 6 of Chalices in the Rider-Waite deck, we can see the 2 children with the wonderful like spring in the air. They're giving flowers to each other. So I feel like there's very much a whirlwind romance that's happening around you for some of you. Birth, fertilities, babies, serious wonderful milestones that are being achieved within relationships for some of you. For some of you, there's children that have come up in 2 cards. So I feel like those that have adult children, teenage children, or you know, preteen or pre-adolescent children, I feel like there's a lot of growth opportunities for them, or there's a cycle that they'll embark on. So for some, they're starting university. For others, they're gaining their first job. For others, you're enrolling them into their first sporting event. So there's a lot of new starts. And if it's not for you, Capricorn, it's certainly around your loved ones, extended family, family members, siblings, best friends, cousins, associates, people who you're very closely connected to. And I feel there's a lot of opportunity there. Work-wise, I feel like some of you are onto something. It could be you could be doing a project independently, or maybe you're looking to source a second income stream. For some of you, creative pursuits are definitely your birthing creative pursuits. You're adhering to them. You're trying to market, drive the product, especially at such a good time in the month of November before that really busy holiday season. This would probably be ideal for you to really maybe introduce your brand or introduce your label or introduce your idea, because I feel like it will be, you'll be showing your idea to someone very influential here with the Emperor card. So this is certainly possible. Past life connections, absolutely, with some of you with the Six of Chalices here. Whirlwind romance, growth, learning, absorbing, developing. And then you have the Emperor card here. So this is who I mentioned that might be really influential or really important for you. Could be a fire sign, Aries, Sagittarius, or Leo. In particular, Aries and Virgo are standing out. So for those dealing with those signs, there is very an influx of positivity and milestones that will be achieved with this person. With the Emperor card here present, I feel like you're seeing or you're hearing from someone that's very influential this month that will help you. For some, it's in regards to, it could be a fertility doctor. For others, I feel like it's a job promotion or an account manager or a business development manager that may help push or brand your product, be a brand ambassador for your product or your service. For some, if you have a job interview coming up, I feel like you're going to get the job interview. The wheels are definitely in motion, so your application has been received. There is a flourishing of some kind here, so I do see that someone will get back to you because there is a union potentially with the Six of Chalices here, which is very nice. Oftentimes, the Emperor can be an intimidating person or an intimidating situation, or maybe something that needs to be addressed that isn't the most easiest thing to deal with. I think for some of you Capricorns, with the Hermit card and the Emperor, I feel like you're beating around the bush. There's something you need to address, and it's going to come out, and it's going to help strengthen the bond you have with this person or the way you feel about something. It's going to change your perception. There's a big shift that will be taking place in your awareness and your perception of something, because you might have thought this person was intimidating, I don't want to approach them, but it's almost like just you're taking the first step, Capricorn, and then you'll actually see the fruits of your labor. So I think it's important to take initiative. I think that's major for you this month. Initiative and taking the first few steps, because the wheel is in motion. So obviously there's motion here, there's acceleration. Things are moving forward. A cycle is coming to fruition here, which is really, really positive. But look, I will leave it at that, Capricorn.